Oh, what's going on, guys? Cabol here, and welcome back to another Pokemon Black Wi-Fi battle, yo! As you see, I am running my team 4th Gen NU once again, and this time I'm facing off against Bwinkus1, who is rocking a Slacking, Altaria, Shellninja, Gorbis, Wartortle, and Absol. So before this battle begins, I just wanted to start doing a little thing with these Wi-Fi battles, what most people have done before. Nice little question of the day. And today's question of the day is going to be, what is your favorite Pokemon? I'm going to start off nice and simple. For those of you that enjoy Pokemon, what's your favorite? Me, personally, it's either Electabuzz or Golduck. I don't know, I've always had a soft spot for either of them, especially Electabuzz. Just because I remember beating the Elite Four the first time I played Pokemon Red on the original Game Boy, and Electabuzz was the main reason why I won that battle. So yeah, go ahead and leave a comment, and let me know what your favorite Pokemon is. And without further ado, let's get this battle started. Alright, so as I said, I'm facing off against Bwinkus, #1. So he's going to start off with the Slacking. I'm going to go into my Probobass, and he's going to hit me with a Hammer Arm. But luckily, because of 5th Gen awesomeness, per se, I live because of Sturdy, so trouble on your 5th Gen tactics, and I'm just going to set up my Stealth Rocks. And so I'm figuring he's going to switch out here, so I'm just going to go for a Toxic to see what he comes out with, because once again, I blocked the top screen, so I have no idea what's coming out. So he brings out his Wartortle, and I'm like, alright, sweet, Toxic, miss. Damn it. So figuring here, it's like, you know what, I'm going to have my Probobass live for a little longer. So I'm going to switch into my Quagsire. And he's going to go for the Scald. I'm like, alright, easy prediction there. And this Quagsire actually has Toxic on it. So he's going to go for Rapid Spin. And I'm just going to go, bitch, please. And this Quagsire is actually going to save my ass later. So I'm figuring he's going to switch out or go for a Toxic. Because I'm not sure what Wartortle goes, so I'm going to switch myself. He goes into his Gorbis, and I'm like, oh, fuck, and I just went into the stash, my Probobass. And I'm figuring, it's like, you know what, I'm about to die anyway, I'm just going to go for a Toxic, forgetting that he Rapid Spin my Stealth Rocks away. But it's all good because he goes for Hidden Power for some reason. So I'm like, word! So I essentially got a free Toxic off on his Gorbis. And now he's going to finish me off with a Surf. I'm like, alright, you know what? The stash, you did your job. GG to you. So he's going to faint. I'm like, alright, I need to scare this fucker away. So I'm going to go into, you guessed it, Pure Swag. Mr. Electabuzz himself. My choice spec Electabuzz. And I'm just going to go for a T-Bolt. Not trying to over-predict. Funny thing about this, I was thinking about going with Focus Blast. But instead I just ended up going with the T-Bolt. And that does a shit ton of damage. So I'm like, alright, I'm just going to kill you off. Holler! So that Slacking's dead. And he's going to go into his Altaria. I'm like, oh, I don't want to mess with you right now. So I'm going to switch into my Lugia, my Dodria, who is awesomeness. And I find out this is a Clerk-style Altaria. So I'm like, alright, I can deal with that. So I'm going to taunt him. Figuring he's going to T-Wave or Toxic me, something like that. But actually, he's going for the Roar. I'm like, alright, I'm going to hit you with a Return in the Face. And that's going to do a hefty chunk of damage, because, as you know, this is a Life Orb Dodrio. And then he's going to go for the Dragon Ball, so I'm like, alright, it's a Clerk. That's not going to, oh my god, that did a lot more than I thought. So I'm thinking, alright, maybe this guy's just going to stay in. So I'm going to go for the Return, not thinking he was going to switch. So I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm going to hit the Wartortle. Okay. So that does another chunk of damage. Now, I think he's going to switch again, so I go for the Roost. But, shame on me, he doesn't. He's going to go for the Scald, and that's going to do a lot of damage. Like, a lot more than I thought. And I'm thinking to myself, please don't get burned, and he doesn't. So I'm just going to go for the Brave Bird, thinking that he's going to switch again. But, once again, I'm wrong. And he takes me out. So he's going to go into his Absol. I'm like, okay, I am going to go for Roost, because I figured the Sucker Punch was coming, which I was right. And because of priority, that would have killed me. Now I'm thinking here, do I go for another roost or go for the taunt? So I'm going to go for the taunt just in case he goes for a swords dance. But he goes for another sucker punch. So I'm like, alright. So now I'm going to switch out of here. Dodrio's done his job. I'm going to go into my Nip Pinch. My pincer of pure awesomeness. And that's going to scare the fuck out of this Absol. So he's going to run away, go back into his Altaria. And I went for the close combat because I wasn't sure what was coming. So that's going to do a nice chunk of damage. Even though I get the defense and the special defense drop, one more close combat for my Cho-Span Pincer is going to kill him. I just didn't think about, oh wait, shit, he might be faster. But luckily I was faster, got the kill, and his Altaria is dead as fuck. So now he's going to go into his fucking Shinja. I'm like, oh fuck. So I'm going to go for Princess Peach here, because she's the only one that can hurt this little fucker successfully. He's going to go for a Swords Dance. I'm like, alright, sweet, sucker, I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball. Oh, wait, these things have Shadow Sneak. And so Princess Peach dies once again. I think I might have to think about switching to a different Choice Scarf person. So I'm going to go back into my Lugia, knowing that I'm going to outspeed him, and boom! Brave Bird to the face, and he's Focus Sashed. Damn it! So he's gonna finish me off with a aerial ace. I'm like, shit! That means I can't go into Pincer with my Stone Edge, so I'm gonna make the play of the game here. I'm gonna go into my Quagsire. He's gonna go for his X-Scissor. I'm gonna live it, and I'm praying to God that this Toxic will hit, and boom! Toxic hits. That fucker's dead. GG Jabroni. Look how quick that thing went down. Oh, shit. Yeah. So he's going to go back into his fish taco. And I was like, you know what? Quagsire, you've done your job. You may die an honorable death. And so Quagsire's going to get killed here by, I'm assuming that was Hidden Power Grass. So he loses damage from his recoil. From his Life Orb. But I'm just going to go for the T-Bolt here. And I'm going to finish off this Gorbis. I'm like, I hate you, you shell-smashing piece of shit. And so he's going to go back into his Absol, and I'm like, I don't think Electabuzz can take this hit. So I'm going to go back into my Pincer, laugh at his Sucker Punch attempt, go troll, and he's going to go for another Sucker Punch, and I'm crossing my fingers. I'm like, live, live, live! Yes! He lives. X-Scissors from my Choice Span Pincer. You are dead. Alright guys, this is Cabol here signing off. Leave a comment, like, rating, subscribe as well if you enjoyed. I'll see you later. Peace!